Tabletop Baseball Plus. I am your host, Tenacious Earl, and we're bringing you the 2019 Lone Star Open. This is the final round using History Maker Golf from Alamo Oaks Golf Club in San Antonio, Texas. We take a look at the Tenacious Golf Tour points leaders. We'll see Dustin Emmerich on top. He's won 4 times and has 2,413 points. About 750 behind is Trent McAdams, with Martin Van Dyke and Gil Granbury right behind. All 4 of these guys will be involved in today's final round action. Trent McAdams is your leader through 11 holes. He is 11 under par on the tournament. 1 back is Dustin Emmerich, Martin Van Dyke, and Gareth Leonard are both 2 behind, with Chip Connors hanging in there at -8. We'll get you right to the action here on Tabletop Baseball Plus from San Antonio.
Okay, so we are going to do the final round of the Alamo Oaks Lone Star Open. So we are at the point of making a move. As you can see, our leader, Trent McAdams, is even, so we get to roll twice on the Emerging Contenders chart. 26 is not going to be one, and then we roll again. It's 35, so no emerging contenders in this one. So we're going to pick up from hole 15. And the lighting is a little weird today. I'm not sure what's up with this, but it is 464 yards, and it will be Jay Laufenberg, who is in the top 20 in the money. He is doing pretty well in this tournament so far, but he is at -5. He is 6 back, and he is going to be first to go here on the 15th. And he has control on his roll. His hit there is a 2-3-5. He is a shaper, so he gets a blue chip for a drive that is making the gallery cheer. We go to the gallery cheer chart, and a green 3 asks, is he a hero or a champion? He is a champion. He has an easy birdie putt. He will use a blue chip. That will give him a gimme birdie putt, and he will move to -6 as long as he does not get 6, and he knocks it in. That will be a birdie on 15 for Laufenberg. Next to play will be Gil Granbury. So as you can see there, Laufenberg in 8th place. Gil Granbury now with his turn to play this hole. And he gets a triple ones, and even with a 6, because it is the golfer controlling his destiny on the hole when he gets a white 6. This is considered a special result. So we will roll for Granbury on the par 4 chart. 36. Beautiful shot. Gimme putt for birdie. Golfer in the zone. Awarded a blue chip after every hole the rest of the round. So Gil Granbury, as long as he knocks this in, he knocks it in. 2 birdies in a row for him. He is up to -8. He's within 3, and he's getting blue chips after every hole. He will get one here. Now Chip Connors. Bogey 10 has had 4 pars in a row. Tied with Granbury, his playing partner. It'll be the course controlling, and it will be his drive will end up in the woods. So with his tee shot, and it's a tough, well, he's actually going to get away with it because he is a semi-master with a dot on the decider die. He leaves him with a difficult putt for birdie. He's just going to try it. He needs a 1. Oh, what a putt. And everybody birdies the 15th. Connors joins Van Dyke and Leonard at -9, still with time here to come back and be able to be a part of this, the top of the leaderboard. Maybe he can get his first tour victory here. Okay, so it's going to be Abdiel Youssef, who has extra control, which means when we roll a white 4, he has control. It doesn't matter on this one because it's a course control of 1 on this par 5. It's an easy par 5, and it's going to be 4-5-5 on the roll. Abdiel gets control. He is not a legend, he's not a hacker, and he's not a champion, so we go to right now. And as of right now, he is hot, which is really going to help him with an even roll of 4. You go to the right now chart, it says, is he hot? He is. He has an easy putt for birdie. 1 to 4 is an easy birdie, and he makes it. So he is making a bit of a climb, although he had a really rough first part of the round. He is up to -6. He's just trying to get closed out here for the most part, but he's been playing a little better. Now it'll be Yunli Song. Also, he took a triple bogey on 12, which we'll see here in a second, which really put a damper on his day. 4-4-6. Legend Bomber, he is actually both on this hole. So he gets a blue chip, and the gallery cheers on a par 5, which is an extra chart. He is not utility, so he gets a chance to go for it. And with the position he's in, tied for 10th, he's going to go ahead and go for it. So he re-rolls the white die. And he ends up with a 4. It's going to be on the fringe in 2. He gets a blue chip, a second blue chip. And he has a moderate birdie putt. So he needs a 1 or a 2. He's not going to use his blue chips. He's going to hang on to them. Oh, and he makes the putt. Everybody's birdieing right now. Back to -3. Basically out of contention. Should be playing the out of contention chart with somebody. Now Van Dyke. He's within 2. 2-5-6. Legend. No. Is it a direct green? It's semi-direct with the dot. It is going to be a direct green, so we go on to a special pin chart. Or no, it's called special short game chart. My bad. And it's a green 2. Is Martin Van Dyke soft? He's not, but he does have an E-birdie. So as long as he rolls a 1 for 4, we're going to have 6 birdies in these 6 golfers. Oh, but he lips it out. That leaves him with a gimme par, which he converts. Okay, we move to the 13th. 241-yard par 3. It is a beast. And it's going to be Gareth Leonard the first to play. He's going to use a blue chip to take control. 1-5-6 par 3 chart. Golfer control. He's neither hacker nor gilded, so it'll be experience. He's not a prospect, so he has a moderate putt for birdie. Needs a 1 or a 2, or else he will have to settle for par. It's a 3, so yes, now an easy par putt, which he knocks in. Now Dustin Emmerich, 1 behind the leader. He has control. So it's 5 degrees of course control, but he does have control with a 4, and he gets the 4. How about that? 1, 2, 3. That is Golf Cam Green. Green 1. Is it challenging? No, and he's not a hacker. He gets a clutch putt for birdie to join. Trent McAdams in the lead, 1-4. Boom! He knocks it in. Nerves of steel there from the Brit. And he jumps to minus 11 with, what is that, 5 holes to play. Now Ozzy Valenti, I think this is his first appearance on our telecast. That is a 13, which is going to be bunker, green side off the tee. Green 5, he is sandy, so he ends up with an easy putt for par. Nice splash. And he makes the par. So now we will head to 12. Now this is a tough hole. 410-yard par 4. No water involved, but you have this exclamation mark, which adds to the putting difficulty. Only a 1 will get them course control. And as you can see here, this card, which is Ian Robards, I've taken him out of contention. And I may take Augie out of contention too, because they're both 9. Augie is 9 and Ian Robards is 10 back. So, but it will be Trent McAdams first. And it'll be 13. That's going to be Golf Cam course. But the decide or die is yes, which means it's going to be a daunting hole. Green 4 on a par 4. Cordial no, daunting yes. He needs a clutch putt for par to maintain his share, and he will use the blue chip. So now, as long as he's 1-5, and he is, that is a par. It's tough to trust that. Now, this is the semi-daunting hole. So, semi-daunting, and that 4 is a par on the out of contention. And now Augie Cameraman. That's 56, which is the trees with the first shot. Par 4. Green 2. Is he a master? No, he is only semi-sandy. No master there. So it goes from easy to moderate because of the exclamation mark. So he needs a 1-5 and he makes it. So everybody pars the 12th. Okay, so it'll be Jay Laufenberg, the first here to face the 16th par 3, 3 degrees of course control, 183 yards. Semi-challenging green, but neutral as far as when the course has control. So here's Laufenberg. He's going to hang on to his chips there for now, and it's going to be a 2 on the white die, which means he does gain control. 1-4-6 on the par 3. He is not utility, so that leads to an experience check. Now, this is a really good roll for him because if he were not an icon, this would hurt him, and instead he is an icon. He has a moderate putt for birdie, whereas it would have been a difficult putt for par otherwise. Now, he needs a 1 or a 2 here, and this would bring him to -7. And that's a 4, so that leaves him an easy par. And he misses that one. I don't know if you can see the other 6 there. You cannot, but it's right here. So now a gimme bogey, and Laufenberg has a bad hole there, a 3 putt, which is going to pretty much end any chance that he may have hoped for. Now Gil Granberry will be next. He will use a blue chip. He has the laser quality, which sometimes you can get a real lucky break there. That's 2-3-5 though. I don't think that does it. Is he a champion? No, he's not. So it's going to be mood. His mood is sunny. So it's not stormy. He'll have a moderate birdie putt. could use a blue chip. He's going to hold on to them for the last 2 holes. So can he get a 1 or a 2? It's a 5. So now that leaves him again the easy par, which he is able to make that one. He will remain at -8. And now Chip Connors, who is 2 behind. And it's 13 with the decide or die saying yes. Because of the white 3. 13 is sand. Green 3. Is he chunky? No. He'll have a gimme par putt. As long as all the 3 are not 6. And they aren't, that's a par. Okay, back to 15. One of the tougher holes. It will be Abdel Yusuf. Does not get control here. 56 is going to be a golf cam course, but it will be daunting. Green 1 on a par 4. It's not cordial. Is he laser? No, he's not. So he needs to make a clutch putt for par. Luckily for him, he's gold. So he has 1 to 5 chance of making it, and he does. So he does par it. So he will earn a blue chip for the clutch putt made. Now Yun Lee Song coming off a birdie as well. He's going to use a blue chip. And I think he was the one that gets a... No, it's Granbury that did. Granbury gets the blue chip after every hole. So now he's got it. Lee Song will have to use another blue chip. So but now he has control at least. So let's see if he can do something with it. 2, 5, 6, par 4. He is a legend, so that is a gallery cheers drive. Is he a champion? He is a champion. He has a gimme birdie putt, so that's a pretty decent outcome of the use of 2 chips, and he is on back-to-back birdies. Still a ways back, though. Now, Martin Van Dyke. Oh, hit my camera. I'm sorry about that. We're going to call that a par on the white 6. Okay, back-to-back birdies for Emmert has put him in the lead. And now he's going to be playing another scoreable hole. 1-3-3. See what that comes about. Yeoman or puny? No, he's neither of those. Is he a hero? No. And he's not a hacker, so he is going to end up with a moderate birdie putt. That's all he can muster. He's going to make it easy. He wants to take that lead, and he does make it. Pounds it home. 3 in a row. And 4 under par today for Emmerich as he takes the lead. Gareth Leonard now finding himself 3 back. 4, 5, 6. That's going to be Golf Cam Green off of the golfers chart. And a green 5. Friendly. Semi-friendly. No, so it's not friendly. It's going to be an easy putt for par. Can't catch a break there. At least he gets the easy putt for par, but it almost misses that. But that will be a par for Leonard. And now Ozzie Valenti. And that's going to be a 3, 4, 5. What is that one? I don't get that one quite as often as 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. That is a Gallery Groans. He strikes it thin. Doesn't go very far. Green 4. Is he Workman? He is Workman. This is an uh-oh. We re-roll white. And it's a 6. Double difficult putt for par. So Ozzy is going to have to lag it. That leaves him with an easy bogey. Does make that, but that is going to hurt. I'm going to drop to -6. Okay. So then Trent McAdams started the day in the lead, but now finds himself struggling to keep up with Emmerich. Needs a birdie here at 13. And that is going to be 23, which is rough and 1, green 2. Par 3, rough and 1, green 2. He's semi-master with a dot, so that does help him. He's got a chance to hole this out. Needs to re-roll the white die, and it's a 5. That's going to lead to a moderate putt for par, 1 to 5, and he holes that out. And now we'll just do the out of contention roll for Cameraman and Robards, which this is a normal hole, so that's a couple of pars. And we will head it to the 17th. All right, so it'll be Gil Granberry at a pretty easy par 4, 347 yards, plenty of fairway to hit. And let's see, can he do it? 2, 4, 6 will be his roll. Par 4. He's not a duffer, and he's not a champion either, so it's going to be experience. Green 4, it pays off here. It's going to be an easy birdie putt since he is an icon. And he's got blue chips to spend. He's going to use one to make it gimme. That would bring him to -9. He could post a score. He birdies. So he's putting in a nice close to his round here. He's 3 back, though, still. He needs to birdie the 18th. Maybe eagle, but probably birdie is all you can ask for. Or hope for. Tough hole. And now Chip Connors. Special result. So we got trips. That means we've got to go to the special result and see what is going to be dialed up here for good old Chip Connors on the 17th. 15, flub tee shot, moderate putt for bogey, stormy the rest of the round. Heckling fan makes him stormy, so this is a moderate putt for bogey, and he does make it, and he will be stormy, so I've got to update, watch out my, wait a second here, let me see something, okay, good. Yeah, you're gonna lose it there for a second, so this is, that helps me out. I have a way to do this on my scorecard, so bear with me. And now Jay Laufenberg, so that's a costly bogey for Connors at an easy hole. He drops to -8, and his tournament is pretty much done. Laufenberg, he will attack the green on this one. No sense in taking a blue chip. You're way back and you're running out of holes to use, and you already have 2. So we're going to re-roll white. It's a 2. That's a difficult putt for birdie. He's got 2 chips. He's going to use them. So that will make it moderate and easy. Now he just needs a 1 to 4. And he does hole it out. So Laufenberg gets a nice birdie on 17. All right, so then we will hit the 16th hole. It's going to be Yun Lee Song, who's on back-to-back birdies. Oh, and Granbury, he gets another blue chip because he got that from his special result a little while ago. I'm hoping it was him. it's just going to be, well, I don't know. He's climbing up the leaderboard, but this will be 24. Sand and 1 for Lee Song. Green 2. Is he sandy? No. He'll end up with a moderate par putt. And he holes that out. Okay, so I had went back and confirmed, and yes, it was Gil Granbury who gets the extra chip every hole. So now it'll be Abdel Youssef here at the 16th. That's a 3, so it'll be course control 55. Golf Cam course, and then the par 3, green 4. It's not daunting. He'll have a clutch putt for birdie, and he is the highest that you can have for a clutch putt, and he makes it with a 4 that is in. So Youssef having a nice back 9, 4 under par for the back 9, 7 under for the tournament. He's going to earn himself a nice paycheck today. And now Van Dyke, 4, 5, 6. That'll be Golf Cam green. It's not challenging at this point. So, and he's not laser though. It needs to be either friendly or laser for a clutch birdie putt. Instead, he's going to need a clutch par. He has a blue chip. He's going to use it because he doesn't want to lose ground. And he does make it. He would have gotten a second one if he hadn't used a blue chip. But he didn't want to take that chance. So back to 15. It'll be Dustin Emmerich. No blue chips to use here at the semi-daunting hole. But he does also have the 4 available with extra control. But he gets a 3. That's 46. That's going to be in the sand. Green 2 should help him here. So it's the sand in his first shot with a green 2. He's not sandy, so rather than getting a wow chance, he does make a decent shot out of the bunker and ends up with an easy par putt. So he cobbles it up there, and he does hole it out for par at 15, staying at minus 12. Next up will be Gareth Leonard, who is having a better time of it today, but he is 4 back. And that's going to be 56 Golf Cam course. So with the decider die, that means it's going to be a daunting hole. He needs a clutch putt for par. He is semi-gold, needs 1 to 4, and he holes it, so he'll get a blue chip for making a clutch putt, and he will earn a par at the 15th. Now Ozzie Valenti, he has a red chip. He's going to hang on to it at this point. That's a 34. That is Golf Cam course. Decider dies yes, so he'll also need a clutch putt for par. If he makes the gold clutch, he does. That blue chip cancels the red, so he also pars 15. Now the lead group, McAdams, the third round leader, he really needs to make birdie on this one. Really needs to come through. This is an easy hole. He needs to get tied with Emmerich going into this final stretch. It's double cordial. He gets a birdie out of that with a white 6. So that's the birdie he needs. He will join Emmerich at minus 12. And now we will do the out of contention, double cordial. Those are both birdies. So, all right, we're going to go to the 18th, and it'll be Gil Granbury playing 18 at minus 9. Looking to get into minus 10 here if he can. Heck, he'd take minus 11 if he could get it, but that's going to be tough. So, as long as you end up with a 1, 2, or 3, or a 6, you don't have to worry about this exclamation mark, but it's a long par 5, 591 yards, and it will be Granbury first. And he's not going to take control with a blue chip. He's going to hold on to it. He's got a 50-50 chance. Actually, better than 50-50. 1, 3, 6 he has. He'll have 2 blue chips to use to improve a putt on this, whatever it comes of it. 1, 3, 6. Is he duffer or scatter? No, he's actually shaper, so that's the opposite of scatter. Utility, he's not. He's not a hero either. He'll have a moderate birdie. Now he gets to use 2. 1 is for easy. The other is for gimme. So he should get a birdie and end up at -10 as long as he doesn't end up with 2 6s here. And he holes it out. So Gil Granbury will set the clubhouse score. 33 on the back. He had back-to-back bogeys on 12 and 13, which prevented him from a share of the lead at -12. But all in all, a good round of 67 for the Gilmeister. Now, it's going to be Jay Laufenberg finishing out his tournament here at 18. He doesn't have the blue chips. 566. Legend, no. Not a hacker. He is a champion. He gets an easy birdie putt. He could finish it in style. Needs a 1 through 4 for the easy birdie. And it's in the hole. It sneaks in. Looked like it was going to come up short, but he shoots a 70 today. He had a stretch from 8 through 12 where he was 3 over par. But all in all, a good tournament for him. -7 as he finishes out 5 back. And now Chip Connors was a card in the previous PMG set. I had to make him because he made the tour out of my set. This is and this tournament should help him get back in there, I would think. He has a good chance of top 10 unless he blows it here. He's 166. Yeoman, no. Hero, semi-hero, but no dot, and he's not a champion, so we go to right now. And Connors right now is semi-cold, and the decider die counts for the golfer for multiple things at once, so he is right now not cold. So he gets a gimme birdie putt with that green 1. So he will most likely finish it out, and he does. That's a birdie. He's going to hold on to a blue chip. And everybody birdies the 18th in that first group that we see. 69 for him. Gets to -9. That is a great payday for Chip Connors. All right. Now it'll be Abdiel Yusuf. Still with a chance to maybe join. Oh, that was a 4. My bad. I hit the stupid thing, and now I can't find the right face. There it is. All right. So 3. So it'll be 1-4-5 for Yusuf. Golfer controls par 4. He is not duffer or gilded, so it's still going to be a short game check. Green 5, is he soft? No, he's not. So putt. He'll hold on to the blue chip, and he does not get the 6, so he pars it. Yusuf and Lee Song have been stormy for much of this final round. And now Lee Song with his turn, and 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? No. Yun. 2, 4, 6 will be. He's not a duffer. He is a champion. He gets an easy birdie putt. So, gonna hope for not a 5 and not a 6, but he gets a 6. So now a gimme par, and maybe you should have used that blue chip. Now Van Dyke, who has kind of fallen down the leaderboard a little bit. He's staying at -9, so he's still in that top 5. But we haven't heard much from him. He will earn a blue chip and a par. He's not going to attack. He sees the 18th as a chance to maybe ensure he can get into a tie with Granbury and anybody who does falter down the stretch. But if they're going to falter, Emmerich's going to need to start right here at 16. And he does have the tee. And he is at basically 66% control on this one. 3, 4, 6, par 3. Well, 3, 4, 6 is going to be short game. Green 3. Is he soft? No. He'll have an easy putt for par. Not a sure thing, but he does make it. So Dustin Emmerich looking for his 5th tour victory. He is looking like he's at least going to end up in that playoff, if not outright. Now here's Gareth Leonard, and it's going to be course controlling 44. That'll be in the rough. So course overpowers him. Par 3 rough next to the green. Green 5. He has an easy par putt. So Leonard should survive that, and he does. Now it'll be Ozzie Valenti. Two over par on his round. Now he's going to have to make a clutch putt, and he is gold. And he misses it anyway, so he will earn a red chip, and he's going to bogey. So that's the special 6 roll, where if you end up with 2 other 6s, you don't get the automatic par. You got to make the clutch putt. Okay, so McAdams at 15 does not have a blue chip. He would have loved a 6 there, but instead he gets a 2. That'll be 35 Golf Cam course. The decide or die is going to say it's daunting. Green 4. He needs a clutch putt for par. Man needs a 50%. 1 to 3 roll. Oh, and he misses, so that's going to lead to a bogey, and that's going to drop him 1 back. With 3 to play, Emmerich still has 2 to go, which are both pretty easy. Now we're going to do semi-daunting. 1 is going to be the 5 is a par. That'll be Robards, but the birdie will go for Cameraman. Okay. Well, something strange happened on the way to back-to-back tournament wins for Trent McAdams. That's called Dustin Emmerich. Okay, so we've got one group finished. Now it's going to be Van Dyke and company going to the 18th. Or maybe I should say Yusuf. He is the one playing the best. And his tee shot, he has extra control, so that 4 does go his way. 4-5-5. He's not legend, not hacker, not champion, so it's right now. And right now, he is not cold. He'll have a moderate putt for birdie. He'll use the blue chip to make it easy. And he does make it. Nice finish for Abdil Yusuf. He's going to finish the tournament at -8. A struggle on the front. He even took a double bogey on 4, but he cruised his way back with a 5 under par 31 on the back, and Yusuf finds his way into 7th point with still some time left. With other guys to come in. Now, Yun Lee Song. Now, he does not get the same benefit that Yusuf does. He's not extra control, so that's a 13. And it's in the water. There you can see 13. It is a water 1-3 water drop there. That is in the pond. Actually, it's a creek, not a pond. With his second shot, and this is going to... Well, at least Lee Song is a con. He does have a double difficult putt for par. He'll use his blue chip to make it difficult. Needs a 1 to 3, and he does save it. So, being a longtime member has its perks. But now Van Dyke, 2-5-6 for him as he plays the 18th. Van Dyke has played well this season so far, but he's going to come up short here, it appears. He's not a legend. Is it direct? No. No, it's going to be fringe. Short game check. Green 6 is going to hurt. It'll be a difficult putt for par. He's not stone, but it still needs a 1 to 3, and he does make it. So Van Dyke pars 18, 2 over on the back. That leaves him at -9. Top 5 finish, but could have been a lot more for the Dutchman. 17, Dustin Emmerich, your leader by 1. An easy par 4. These are the kinds of par 4s he eats up. 1, 2, 2. Nice low roll. Sometimes for a better duffer, not a duffer or a hacker, so he's going to end up with a moderate birdie putt. If he can make this, he needs a 1 or a 2. If he can make this, it's going to put a lot of pressure on McAdams, seeing that leaderboard change just as he's playing the 16th. But he is not able to put it, and he actually knocks it by a little bit. That's going to lead to an easy par putt. Still within make range there for Emmerich, and he does knock it in. No problem there. Now Leonard. That's a 2-3-3. He's not a king. Well, it's going to be short game check for Leonard. Green 3, is he soft? He's not soft, so he has an easy par putt. And he makes it. And so Ozzie Valenti next, who is at 5 under for the tournament. 3 over on his round today. Had a tough one. And it's going to be course controlled 24. That's going to be golf cam green. It is friendly, so he's got that going for him. He'll have a clutch putt for birdie. And as long as he gets the 1 to 5, and he does, he eats that red chip, and that's a birdie for Oz. So a little too late there for him. Now here comes. Well, we're going to do the 2 out of contention guys first. This is a neutral hole, so those are both pars. And now we've got McAdams at the 16th. What's good old Trent going to do here? What's he got up his sleeve? Trips 5 at a par 3. This could get interesting. Special result. I have had more special results in this tournament than I have ever had before. I think this is probably the 7th in this round. It's really amazing. So special result for Trent McAdams could be great. It could be not so good. Let's see what happens. Put him out here. 26. Blown birdie putt prompts galling comment from the gallery. Moderate putt for par. And stormy the rest of the round. He does make the putt, but that is not a great. It's not great as far as the as far as McAdams goes. He misses a chance at a par or a birdie, and now he's going to have to hope for birdies on 17 and 18, or 1 on 17 or 18, and hoping that Emmerich doesn't end up doing that. So we got 2 groups left. I'm looking for my stupid mouse cursor. Okay. Let's get out the 18th here. It's going to be Emmerich's group, but it will be Valenti first. He birdied 17. The par 5, 18th. Ozzie Valenti. Not a bad tournament, but he's it's going to be 23, which is golf cam green. Par 5 green 2. Friendly? No. It's none of those. It's going to be an exclamation mark moderate putt for par. And he holds it out with a 5, so that's a par for Valenti. little bit of a learning experience for him. He ends up at -6 for the tournament, 2 over par, a 74, 39 on the back, not very good. So here we go, Dustin Emmerich. A birdie here would really put the pressure on. That would be something huge. And Emmerich gets it. He's extra control. The 4 is working for him. So here we go. Gets a 6. That is not going to be good enough for a birdie. He could take the par and get the blue chip. He doesn't have any blue. He's going to have to do that. He's going to accept the blue chip. He's not going to attack the green on this because it's not really going to do him much good to do that. He's going to take the par 68. He's going to be 1 ahead of McAdams with 2 holes to play. It's a big decision, but I think that's the right play because he doesn't really have a chance to make a birdie there. It's a very slim chance at a birdie. Now here is Gareth Leonard finishing it off, and there's 4.55, almost another special result. But legend, no. Hacker, no. Champion, no. Right now he is neutral. He'll get a moderate birdie putt. Leonard will use his blue chip to make it easy, and he has a nice finish on a birdie on 18. 69. He started off the day with a bogey. It's really tough to do that. Kind of sets you on a poor course for the whole day, but he was able to overcome that with 4 birdies to give himself a 3-under round and is tied for 3rd now. So, okay, cordial hole here. So let's roll the cordial hole for the out of contention. 3 and 2. So the 2 is going to be, who is first to go? It would be Cameraman, so he would get the 3. That's a par. Robard gets a birdie. And now it'll be Trent McAdams on this par 4. Needs a birdie to tie. He gets a white 2. So that's 3, 5, 6, par 4. Scatter or puny, he's not those. Is he champion? He is a champion. He gets an easy birdie putt. 1 to 4, and he will join Emmerich at -12. Oh, and it just skims the lip and goes around. Now it's just going to be a tap in for par. What a glorious chance there for McAdams, but it goes begging. And now he needs a birdie at 18 to force the playoff. All right, so now it'll be the out of contention guys on the normal 18th. And they're both going to be pars, so it'll be Cameraman and Robards. 77s for both of them. -4, -3 again. I think this is the first final group matchup for them, so they learn a lot watching McAdams be pretty methodical. And McAdams has had his ups and downs. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys, even par. Needs a birdie to force the playoff. Can he do it? Trent McAdams down to the wire. Needs a 1, 2, or 3 here. And he gets a 5. But he does get a 1, so 44. Oh, but it's the rough in 3. He might get a pin chance, but this is not going to be what he's looking for. Rough in 3, green 1. He's not a workman. He's got a pin chance. He needs a 1 here out of the white die, and then so he needs a 1, and he needs a dot. If he gets that, he knocks it in, and we go to extras. Oh, and it's so close, but he just misses, and Dustin Emmerich is going to be your winner. So that leaves an easy par putt. He does make it, but McAdams, with an agonizing 72, just cannot get the job done. Dustin Emmerich is your winner. Minus 12 on the day. Minus 11 for McAdams. Granbury and Leonard will finish tied for third. Chip Connors tied for fifth with Martin Van Dyke. Abdiel Youssef seventh. Jay Laufenberg at minus 7. 5 back in eighth. Ozzie Valeni minus 6 in ninth. And then a tie for 10th with Cameraman and Lee Song. And Ian Robards rounds it out there. Had a rough day, but that is your final leaderboard here at the Lone Star Open. Dustin Emmerich wins his 5th tournament. He's just been a machine, and McAdams couldn't keep up, couldn't do anything to stave him off. And we will see going into next week, which is going to be the Masterful. As you can see here, I've already updated my spreadsheet here since I've pre-recorded some of my video here in the upload. Dustin Emmerich, your victor here at Alamo Oaks. Next is the Masterful, the first major of the year. Champions Course Augusta, that will be great, especially since we've had no Masters during this shutdown. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here and thank all of you for watching the tournament. That's not going to be too helpful to you, but this might, as Dustin Emmerich wins in San Antonio. Another victory for Dustin, 5th on the tour this year, and I believe that may be his 8th overall. He is rocking and rolling, and he is looking like he is going to be a shoe-in for the winner of the Tenacious Tour this year, as well as Player of the Year. So thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you soon here on Tabletop Baseball Plus.